Hey guys, how you doing? Bryce with Tampa Bay Car Cash. Hey, I just purchased this 2019 Ford Expedition limited model. So I'm going to show you some different features and go over the different things it has. Alright guys, so we're now inside this 2019 Ford Expedition. I just want to go over a couple features in here and different things it has to offer. So if you look down here, you have your normal window switches, of course the ability to adjust the mirror, and then right here you have 3 memory seats, so you can have up to 3 seat memories on that. Right here, you have the ability to put the seat up and down, and then of course lift the tailgate. Down here we have our light switches on and off, and then down here at the very bottom, if it'll focus, there you can adjust the gas pedal, and then of course take the parking brake on or off. Looking right here at the instrument cluster, your typical, RPM, tachometer, you have your temperature gauge, transmission temp, oil pressure, and then fuel. Looks like we need some fuel. And then speedometer, of course. Looking here at the steering wheel, just your typical, 4 arrows, okay to switch between different things on the instrument cluster. Down here to set your cruise control on and off. Your hands-free capabilities there, answer the phone, mute it, end the call, use the Bluetooth, volume adjustment. Going over here, we have the trailer backup option. That just enhances your backup capability when you're using a trailer. Down here it does have factory trailer brakes. And then the other cool thing on this is the push button, I think it's pretty neat, is actually kind of flat as opposed to being flush. Let's see if it'll focus on that. Yeah, it's kind of flat there, which is kind of neat, different. Up here we have we don't use it down here in Florida, but if you're going downhill, it'll kind of keep your speed. And then traction control, your hazard lights. This is the lane warning. Right here is your automatic shut off and shut on. So if you turn that off, the vehicle will not shut off at stoplights. If it's on, obviously it'll shut off and save fuel, and you can shut that off if you want to. And then right here is the camera button. These are what the cameras look like. It gives you that kind of 4-point view, and then also this is the front camera we're looking at right now. And then there's a full front camera. There's like a kind of a panoramic view. And back to the radio. Of course, it does have the backup camera when you're in reverse. Alright, down here we have the volume. Of course, the different options for radio stations. And then the sound mute. Just all your typical stereo stuff there. Down here we have all the climate control options. Rear climate control, you can lock it on or off. You can also adjust it when you press it from right here. You can adjust the rear climate control, which is kind of cool. And then Down here we have a heated steering wheel, defrost, auto, different climate control options. It's pretty basic. And it does have the air conditioned and heated seats right here. Down here is the wireless, cordless charging station. It does work on an iPhone. I'm sure it also works on Android. And then 2 USB ports. The gear shifter to this is actually a knob. So park, reverse, neutral, drive. This is for manual shifting, and then you would manually shift here. I'm not sure why you'd ever use that, but it's there if you need to. Different drive modes, so 2 high, 4 low. It is 4-wheel drive on demand, and then also a rear locker right there as well. This does have the parking assistance, so at least for parallel parking, it will give you the ability to press that button, let go of it, and it will find it for you. And then parking sensors on and off. Alright guys, I have a couple of specs I want to go over with you guys. It does have a 9,000 pound towing capacity, which is pretty good for, for an SUV. It also does have a 10-speed automatic transmission. That helps you get a little bit better gas mileage. The gas mileage on this thing is 17 city and 23 highway. So pretty solid for road trip. It is have 375 horsepower. Of course, it's got the 360-degree camera, and has a 3.5 liter EcoBoost motor in it. First impressions, it's pretty nice. I think Ford definitely stepped their game up. I would compare it, to like the Lincoln Navigators, Lincoln Aviator series. The wood grain on the interior is super nice. The stitching and the leather seems like it's pretty high quality, and it has a lot of bells and whistles that a lot of vehicles just don't have. So for kind of a higher end family vehicle, I think it's a great option. Hey, also one more thing I wanted to mention that's awesome on this, it has 15 cup holders. So, it's great for anything you need it for. Cup holders always come in handy. Hey, up here, as you can see, this is, where you have your sunroof, open and close, dome lights, all that good stuff. But one thing that is super neat if you have kids, so this is the sunglass holder, which is, normal. But right here is a little mirror. So you can see all the kids in the back seat. How cool is that? Also, one more thing you can't forget that's super cool in this, has a panoramic sunroof. So I'm gonna try to pan out and see if you can get some good shots of it. But it's pretty cool. See if it'll focus on it. Alright, well that's a wrap on the 2019 Ford Expedition. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe for more future content. We go over different things like working on vehicles from different vehicles that come in. So see you guys later. Thanks.